So in this example, we want to find the derivative of k of x, and then we want to find it two ways. We will use the quotient rule, and then we will use the product rule plus the chain rule. So to use the quotient rule, first we have to determine what is f of x and g of x to apply the quotient rule, which is written in this way. So f of x will be the top again, and the bottom will be g of x. Now we take the derivative of f of x and g of x using the power rule in here. And the value of g squared will be x squared plus 1 all to the power of 2. Now, after finding these functions, we are ready to plug that into the quotient rule. So now gonna be x squared plus 1 and then minus x squared 2 x squared over x squared plus 1 all squared. And then we can see we have similar term at the top. These will be minus x squared plus 1 over x squared plus 2 all to the square. Now I want to use the product rule and the chain rule to find the derivative and compare it to what we find the quotient rule. So to do that, I want to rewrite that function so I am able to use the product rule. Remember, in able to use the product rule, we need two multiplied function. So here I brought the bottom up and then the power will be -1. Now we apply the product rule, and there's a positive, not a dot, in the middle of the product rule, where f g and then f prime g prime. F of x will be the first function and g of x will be the second function, and then we want to take their derivative. And then for the second function here, what we notice that in order to take the derivative, we need to use the chain rule. In order to do that, we need to determine what's the inside function and what's the outside function. The outside will be the whole term, and the inside will be what's between the parentheses. And I will assign what's the inside to z, and then I want to write the outside function in term of z. Now I'm just taking the derivative of f and derivative of z. Now, in order to use the chain rule, we just multiply f prime by z prime. Now this term is written in term of z, but I'm gonna rewrite that in term of x. So here what we just find is g prime in the product rule. Now we are ready, so we go back and we are ready to plug these values, these functions, into the product rule. So I'm just substituting here f prime multiplied by g plus the f function multiplied by g prime. Now I'm just rewriting the first term, and the second term will be -2 multiplied to x's. We have x squared over x squared plus 1 all to the power 2. Now, in order to subtract these two fractions, we have to have a common bottom. To do that, we multiply the fraction, the left fraction, by x squared plus 1. Now we have the same denominator. What we're gonna do is subtract these two functions, and we have same order variable, so we can add these, and the resulting will be exactly the same as we did in the quotient rule.